What's up, guys? Mad Fragger back again. I got another fragrance video for you, and today I want to share with you my first impressions and first thoughts on a new Lataffa that I'm adding to my collection. I have 19 in the collection now, which means I'm going to have to get another Lataffa in here really quickly because having an uneven number is really grating with my brain right now. So the new fragrance that I picked up is Lataffa's Atlas. And this is inspired by Megamare by Orto Parisi. So it is, as a lot of Lataffa fragrances are, a clone fragrance. Now, a few months ago, I picked up a fragrance by Bulgari called Aquamarine, and it didn't really vibe with me. I didn't keep it in the collection, but the idea that I was going for with that fragrance, I'm hoping to get with this one. That's why I picked this one up. And that vibe that I was looking for, I completely 100% found that vibe with this fragrance. So this is a fresh marine type of ocean smell fragrance. And let me just give you real quick the notes. The notes are sea notes at salt and lemon at the top, Davana and iris in the mid, and ambergris, oak moss, and sandalwood in the base. Here is the presentation. The box is really thick and sturdy, uh, kind of book style box, opens like a book, and the fragrance bottle sits inside. Um, this bottle is really nice. This is a great presentation from Lataffa. The glass is very thick. Um, there's like 3/4 of an inch at the bottom of this bottle that's just straight glass, solid glass. It's really thick and heavy. The cap is really heavy. It's metal, but it kind of has like a stone look, like it's made out of stone. And then you got this little tag right here on there. And this is an odd size for a fragrance, in my opinion. I mean, it's a 1.8 ounce, which makes it a 55 milliliter. Um, I've got a couple 50 mils, but no 55. So, but in essence, it's a 50 mil fragrance. And I mean, the presentation on this is great, but the scent profile here, man, it is definitely exactly what I was looking for. And I fell in love with this immediately, and for a very good reason. Um, this is a lot of nostalgia for me. I grew up in Melbourne, Florida, and I grew up in a beach town. A lot of my young life was spent at the beach, surfing, skateboarding. That's kind of the culture in Melbourne, where I'm from. Like at my high school, in my junior high and high school, you were nobody if you didn't have a Billabong jacket, or if you weren't wearing Quicksilver or Spectrum. Um, and a lot of this type of these types of clothing, the place you go to get clothing like that is a surf shop. And there's two surf shops in Melbourne, Ron John's Surf Shop and Salty Dog. And I mean, I've been in and out of those surf shops like hundreds of times, um, growing up, either going in to have them throw a new set of OJ2s on my skateboard, or put a new leash, put a new cord on my surfboard, a new leash on my surfboard, or buying some Mr. Zog sex wax. Like, I mean, I've spent a lot of time in surf shops. And the second that I sprayed this fragrance, when I took it out of the box and gave it a test spray, the first thing it immediately transported me to Ron John's Surf Shop. I got that feel of walking into the surf shop, that kind of salty air that you get in a place like Melbourne, Florida, like a beach town like that. That salt air feel is nailed in this fragrance, in this scent profile. Um, you do, even though seaweed is not a note in this fragrance, you do get kind of like a hint of a seaweed vibe in here. Um, it's very fresh. It definitely has that smell of the beach. It has that beach smell. And I just immediately was captivated by the scent profile here. Um, The atomizer on this is excellent. Big, big spray. And when this thing hits the air, like, again, for me, just immediately I think surf shop, like that salty air, but also mo- uh, most of the time a surf shop, at least Salty Dog and Ron John's, there's a lot of wood in a surf shop. Like the floors are wood. There's wood decor everywhere. A lot of wood going on. So you got that kind of light. It's almost like a lighter kind of a blonde, like wood, like maybe pine or something. That kind of light wood. You get that kind of woodiness here, like in the background, that light woodiness. But then you get that salty kind of sea air smell, and just everything comes together in this fragrance to just give you that kind of beach feel and vibe. And yeah, I mean, this thing, it smells like you're walking into a Ron John surf shop, like straight up 100%, no cap, from somebody who grew up in Florida in a beach town. This thing does a great job of giving you like a beach vibe. Um, Now, as far as the performance is concerned on this one, this is where things are get a little bit weird, and let me explain what I mean. When I was kind of looking into this fragrance and deciding whether to pull the trigger on this thing, I seen several reviews where they were talking about this being an absolutely nuclear, melt off your face type of fragrance, like very strong. Um, Cubano, if you will, one of my favorite fragrance review channels. Cubano, when he did the review on it, it was like he could hardly even stand to be in the room after he'd sprayed the fragrance. I mean, he's coughing and he's like, it's too much, it's too much. And just the way that it was, made out before I got this thing, one of the reasons I wanted to get it was because I was looking for that kind of ocean air scent profile, which it has in spades. And I was very curious to see if it was as nuclear as everybody's claiming to be. Now, first off, let me say that the performance on this fragrance, from the short time I've spent with it, I haven't given it a full wear, but I have given it a test spray. I have, smelled the fragrance and everything. So it is not lacking in performance. It's above average in longevity, above average in projection, especially in the first couple hours of the fragrance. Like, it does have good above average performance, but it's not nuclear like everybody was making it out to be. Now, I don't know if it's maybe my bottle. Maybe some people got earlier batches that were a lot stronger. Like the kind of the first bottles that on first release, maybe they were a lot stronger. Maybe my bottle had bottle shock, temperature shock. I don't know, but I'm not getting like, melt off your face, like I said, melt off your face type of performance with this. Um, but it is good performance. It is above average performance, and I'm completely satisfied so far with the performance of the fragrance. And the fact that the scent profile on this is just absolutely incredible to me is I'm just glad that it has above average performance. I'm totally satisfied with the performance that I've experienced on this so far. Again, this is a first impression. I'm just giving you my first thoughts on it after, only spending a little bit of time with it. But at this point, I will say that based on the great presentation, aside from the fact that the bottle is, only 50 mil, it is a little bit smaller as far as volume goes. As far as size goes, it's a little smaller. Um, it's an eau de parfum concentration. I have no complaints about the performance, and the scent profile is just absolutely great. This is the scent profile I was looking for, and I've been looking for, that kind of, you know, captures that ocean air, that salty ocean air that I miss so much about living in Florida and being in Florida. That ocean air is one of the greatest things about living in a place like Melbourne. Is You know, when you get up and you walk out the door and you smell that salt air, there's nothing like it, except for what's in this bottle right here. They did such a great job. And, you know, I highly recommend picking this up and giving it a shot. Um, it's up in the air whether you're going to get the, I guess, whether you're going to get the obnoxious nuclear performing fragrance that a lot of other people are talking about, or if you're going to get, like I did, one that is performs just fine. I mean, performs above average, but it's not like knock your socks off, as I'd heard it described. But anyway, I definitely give this fragrance a hats off. I recommend this fragrance if you're looking for this style of fragrance. Um, Probably is going to be a little bit better for spring and summer wear. Um, Although me personally, most of the time I'm in a climate controlled environment, as I'm sure a lot of you are. I've mentioned this in other videos, and wear whatever you want, whenever you want, in my opinion. But as far as if you had to categorize this, I would categorize it as a warmer weather style spring summer type of scent. But man, is it good? The scent profile on this just takes you to a place where you're like on the beach. I rented a condo in Miami, on Miami Beach, for a while, and every morning when I would get up and walk out those sliding doors onto the balcony, that fresh salt sea air, that kind of smell that you get, is exactly what they captured in this bottle. And take it from me, um, they captured that beach smell like absolutely perfectly. Uh, and I highly recommend picking this fragrance up if that's a scent profile that you're interested in, that you if you're considering pulling the trigger on this one. I definitely would say that this is one worth picking up from Lataffa. And again, I'm at 19 now, so I'm going to need to get another Lataffa on the way to even that out. Thinking about picking up Honor and Glory to finish off the Body Alud line. So maybe I'll go that way, maybe not, I don't know. But thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope that you continue to enjoy my content. And if you're not subscribed, I would, hope that you would do so. Uh, I appreciate you spending some time out of your life to listen to me talk about this fragrance, and I will come back and do a follow-up review, a short follow-up review on this after I've given it a few wears, and kind of let you know if if anything, if I have anything else to say as far as the performance on it goes, or anything in the scent profile that stands out to me that I want to share with you. I'll do that. But again, thanks for joining me for another video. I really appreciate it. I'm the Mad Fragger, and I'll see you next time.